Good evening everyone. Today we will discuss the unit 1 of physical education for any competitive exam, whether it is PGT-TGT of any state or UGC NET set. Okay, the first unit is the exercise physiology. Okay, it has many sub-unit. First of all, we will study the definition of anatomy, physiology and kinesiology, and difference between anatomy, physiology and kinesiology, and many others related questions we will do, and who is known as the fathers of anatomy, physiology, kinesiology we will study in this unit. Okay, the second sub unit is the cell organelles and their function, and we will study what is cell, the function of cell, what is mitochondria, what is nucleus, what is ribosome and their function, and what is the importance of these organelles in our body. Okay, and next number 3 is tissue and its type. We will study what is tissue and what are the type of tissue. We will also study the epithelial tissue, connective tissue, muscular tissue, nervous tissue and function, and their structure also. Okay, number 4 sub unit is skeletal system. What is skeletal system, function and structure of skeletal system, axial skeletal system, appendicular skeletal system, what is the longest and the shortest bone of our body, order of the bone from top to bottom and bottom to top. Okay, then we will study the structure of bone, what is red bone marrow, what is yellow bone marrow and cartilage in this sub unit. Okay, the next number 5 sub unit is joint, type and function of joint. Then we will study the fibrous joint, cartilageous joint, and with example. Okay, the next sub unit is cardiovascular system, and there's microscopic structure of heart, arterium, ventricular, valve, how heart works, and cardiac conduction system. We will also look the essay note, cardiac cycle, blood pressure, etc. Okay, then number 6 sub unit is blood. What is blood, type of blood. We will also study the RBC, WBC, platelets, and what is the work of blood. Okay, the next is respiratory system. Now in this sub unit we will study the structure and function of lungs, alveoli, capillaries, and how to measure the respiratory system, what is oxygen depth, lungs capacity, etc. all will do in this sub unit. Okay, the number 8 sub unit is nervous system. In this sub unit we will study central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, what is axon, dendrite, synapse, what is neurotransmitter, what is resting potential. We will also study the brain and brain's type. Then we will study the spinal cord and spinal nerve, etc. Okay, the number 9 sub unit is digestive system. In this unit we will study the structure and function of digestive system from mouth to anus. Okay, and then we will study stomach, what is the function of small and large intestine, and then we will study the supportive gland like salivary gland, the gland secret from liver, etc. Then we will study the endocrine system, what is hormone, which gland is called master gland, and we will also study the pituitary gland, thalamus gland, pineal gland, thyroid gland, pancreas, adrenal gland. Then the next sub unit is excretory system. We will study the structure and function of excretory system, structure and function of kidney, and we will also look up the structure and function of lungs and how urine form and how urine go out of from our body. Okay, the next subunit is muscular system. In this unit we will study the origin and insertion of the muscles, type of contraction like isometric. Then we will study the functional classification of muscle, anagonist, what is antagonist. Then we will study the structural functional of muscle, right, flat shape, triangular shape, circular shape, parallel shape muscle, etc. Okay, then we will look up the classification according to the location. Okay, like skeletal muscles, smooth muscle, cardiac muscle, and then we will study the voluntary and involuntary muscle. At the last of this unit is bioenergetics. Mm, in this subunit we will study the thermodynamics, energy system, ATP system, ATP-PC system, aerobic system, anaerobic system, lactic acid system. Okay, then we will look up the Krebs cycle, electron transport chain system, etc. Then we will study the fat metabolism, beta-oxidation, then protein metabolism. Okay, this is the unit 1 of exercise physiology of physical education. Okay, and then in the next class we will study one by one. Thank you.